Hey everyone, my name is Christy and I am so excited to announce that I am back for the third year in a row to help co-host the amazing Readathon Once Upon a Faebruary. It is taking place the whole month of February, and once again I get to join some amazing ladies as co-hosts. Taylor from Tales and Treats with Tay is the creator of this Readathon. She does an amazing job every year setting this whole thing up, and I'm going to actually direct you to her video right now. It's in my description. Look at the way she describes everything in great detail because I'm just gonna kind of skim the surface of this thing. And also I wanted to mention my amazing co-host returning for this year, Celestria, Reese from the writing Songbird, Kat from Cat Stories, and Katie from Paperbacks and Ponytails. So I'm just really excited. We're gonna be doing some sprints this year and it's just gonna be so much fun. Okay, so let's talk about the prompts this year. I love them because they are so open-ended. You can really stretch them a lot, make them work for you, even if you're not really into fairy tale retellings. If you just want a mood read like me currently, I think these prompts are awesome because you can just find books that you want to read and they will probably fit somewhere. So the first one is a quest. A character or something about this book, they just have to go on a journey. It could be, like I said, a character journey or just some kind of journey that somebody takes. So I guess if they just travel to another place, that would work too. You can really stretch this one, make it work for you. Magical creature, it just has to have an animal in it. So it could be like somebody's pet dog or a pet cat. I feel like a lot of books have characters that they have some kind of pet or something. The creature doesn't necessarily have to be magical, but I guess bonus points if you read one that does. Hidden identity, a new to you author. So I'm really excited about this because I have a lot of books on my TBR that I'm going to mention shortly that I've never read them before, so it's gonna be really fun. Prince, your favorite genre. This is gonna be hard for me because I don't even know what my favorite genre is anymore. I've been bouncing around. I mean, I love fairy tale retellings, but I feel like I'm totally in my mystery era right now. I've been reading so many mysteries lately, really enjoying them. Always love romance though, so I don't know. I mean, I would say in general, it's probably romance. I love stories that have even just a dash of romance in it. I think it just brings it like really full circle for me. It's just really great. I love stories even more that have like a bunch of things. Like you have mystery, you have history, you have or fantasy land or a new world, and you got the romance going on as well. So I don't know what you would call that. I don't know what my favorite genre is. That one's gonna be tough. True Love's Kiss, a free space, yay! Faithful Companion has a subtitle, so I guess this one would also count as like if there's a, like it's like the such and such chronicles or something like that, or a lot of nonfiction books will have a subtitle like blah blah blah, how to blah 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 blah. So some kind of book along those lines. Beauty, something beautiful. So this could be something beautiful on the cover. It could be something beautiful in the story. I feel like most great stories have something beautiful in it. So that one should be easy to fulfill. Okay, now the fun part. I'm gonna talk about all of my books on my TBR, or well, really it's a pile of possibilities because there's no way I'm going to be able to read all of these. And these are just books that really interest me right now. I had a lot of fun just kind of like looking through my TBR list, looking through Kindle, Amazon, and being like, oh, which ones would I want to read? And there's a lot, so it's gonna be a lot of work for me in the editing department, but that's okay. I'm really excited to talk about these. Okay, first I'm gonna start with my physical books. These are a few books that I got for Christmas, so kind of a little mini book haul. I really didn't get that many books for Christmas because I love my Kindle, and I read a lot of ebooks, so it has to be something really special for me to like buy it at this point. But anyway, Glass Across the Sea. Can we get a focus on here? Oh my gosh, isn't it beautiful? The cover alone, I mean, really, this was a cover by, I mean, it is a Cinderella retelling, I believe, but really, the cover is what made me put it on my Christmas list, and I'm so thankful that my sister got it for me, because it's just so beautiful. I'm like, even if I don't love you as a book, I still want to have you on my shelf. I got A Noble Masquerade from our Christmas book swap that we did. Jamie Gordy gifted this to me. I'm really excited because I've heard so many good things about this author. I've heard so many good things about this book. I've had it on my TBR for like 3 years, but since it wasn't on Kindle Unlimited, I just was like, I just kept passing it by. But I put it on my list for the book exchange, and she got it for me. So I'm so excited. I love a good Regency. I love a good historical fiction. So this is gonna be fun. I have Sky of Wind by Emily Deity. This is the book that I meant to read last year, and I even have a little bookmark in it. I started it, and then for whatever reason, I just thought something else would be more interesting. I don't think that it's because it's a bad book. I think I just got distracted. I don't really know what happened, but look at my bookmark. It's so cute. I actually made it with, oh, why isn't it focusing? I want to focus. Ah, here we go. It has to go in front of my face. So I made this with dried flowers, and it's so cute. I love it. Anyway, this is an East of the Sun, West of the Moon retelling, which I generally love, and I've loved every single other book in this series. So I think I just need to get like more into it, and then I'll be hooked. Now we're gonna talk about books that I found online, so I will flash them up on the screen. The first one is called The Winter Princess by Kira Dominguez. It being Once Upon a February, I am more inclined to read books about princesses. I love them any time of the year, but especially this time of the year. This is the second in a series about a family of princesses. I read the first one and it was really good. It was called The Impossible Princess. I don't think I've ever talked about it, but it was actually really good, really cute. And I want to read this one as well, and it fits because it's like red, it feels like Valentine's Day, and it's winter. It's like the perfect time of year to read it. Royal Crush by Rich Amui. I feel like I heard that this was really good from someone, so that's why it ended up on my TBR, so we'll see if I get to it. The Backup Princess by Kate O'Keefe. This one's been on my TBR forever. In fact, I think it was on my TBR last year, so this would probably count as the last year one. I just need to read this. Like, I feel like it's gonna be so good. I don't know what's holding me back. A Royal Arrangement by Amanda Schmoller. Okay, yeah. I mean, the cover is just beautiful, princessy. I love it. I think it's about an arranged marriage. Most princess books are. Next one is Edenbrook, because everyone's talking about it. And I love a good Regency, like I said. So this is a must read. I put it on hold at the library. It is still not coming yet. I think I'm 15th place at the time of the filming, but that being said, it should be in by February. So fingers crossed. Okay, there's also a new fairy tale series collaboration. Series collaboration coming out in February. It starts in February and it's gonna go all the way into March. 3 are gonna be released in February. What I'm so excited about is all of these authors are experienced authors. I don't think there's any newbies. I mean, I could be wrong, maybe there's like one, but they're all seasoned authors. So I have high expectations because I feel like they all know how to write very well. That being said, the first one is called Imprisoned Slumber by Camille Peters, which is a Princess and the Pea meets Sleeping Beauty. And the Displaced Fairy Tales, I think, is kind of like, what if one fairy tale accidentally ended up inside of another kind of thing, and like what would happen with that? So that one's going to be the first one to release. Then Transformed Tale by Lealoha Humphreys. I've enjoyed a lot of her fairy tales, so I am excited about this one. This is a Little Mermaid and the Frog Prince smashed up together. Two of my favorite fairy tale retellings. I can't wait to see what happens with this. Burning Snow, a retelling of The Little Match Girl and the Snow Queen. The title alone just sounds so compelling. Like, wow, I need to check that one out. So those are the three that are going to release in February. We'll see which one I get to, which one I pick out. Tears of the Sea by Mary Lou Tyndall this is not Displaced Fairy Tales anymore. This is I think it's just about mermaids. I think it's just about the world of mermaids. I saw it on a list somewhere about clean books about mermaids. It looks really fun. It looks really intriguing to me. I love books that are like exploring the world of mermaids. So this one is actually really high on my list. I think I'm probably going to get to this one in February, if not sooner. I may actually read it in the next 2 weeks of the last weeks of January because I'm so excited about it. So we'll see. Beyond Ivy Walls by Rachel Fordham. This is a book that I started, I believe, in the summertime, and I started it like 2 days before it had to go back to the library. I did not realize that it had to go back, and it was like being requested by someone, so it was like overdue if I didn't return it. So I was like, all right, I'll just remember where I was at and then get it again. And I never ended up getting it again, even though like I didn't think it was like a bad book. Like it wasn't like a DNF or anything. I like literally just had to turn it back into the library. So I requested it. It is now waiting for me on hold, and I don't think anybody needs it. It doesn't look like it's like in high demand anymore. So I really hope I can finish Beyond Ivy Walls because I believe it is a historical Beauty and the Beast retelling. At least I'm really getting that vibe, and I really, really like it. Shattered Snow by Rachel Huffmeyer. Okay, this was on my TBR before. Yes, I know. If you watch my channel, this is on my TBR before. It is a time travel Snow White retelling. Why haven't I picked this up yet? I don't know. I just get distracted. Like, that is the classic. But I feel like if I keep talking about this book, eventually I'm going to read it. Wizard's Way by Brittany Fichter. So I am actually in the middle of this series. It's really compelling. It's an urban fantasy. It's my first urban fantasy, actually. And it's her first urban fantasy she's ever written. And she's doing a really, really good job. And it's about this girl that's like, finds out she's a wizard, basically. And there's all these other supernatural people around her. There's like elves, there's fae, there's vampires, like this whole world that's uncovered of like the supernatural world. And it's all in Las Vegas, and there's like a reason for that. And it's just kind of crazy. I am on the second book. I'm almost done with the second book. I may actually read this before February. It just depends on it. Like, if it ends on like a lot of a cliffhanger, I'm not really sure, but I just still wanted to talk about this book because the series is really, really good. So if you haven't tried it out, you should check it out. Spark of the Revolution by Megan Soja. I heard about this from Old American Spirit because I love Revolutionary War books, and she really, really spoke highly about this. In fact, she gave it 5 stars. It was like one of the few 5 stars of the year. And so when she gives a book 5 stars, I really have to listen, especially if it's about the Revolutionary War. So I'm excited because it's on Kindle Unlimited. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. And I believe it's like a whole series too. Okay, I have a contemporary romance. Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend by Kate Watson. Something about the title, maybe it just feels like a February read. It's like diamonds, I believe it's marriage of convenience, romance, February, Valentine's Day. It just all fits. Smoke and Glass Slippers by Ashley Willingham. What would a TBR list be for me without a Cinderella retelling? So here we go. Actually, now I guess we have two because the very first one I listed was a Cinderella retelling. The Secrets of Avigdor by Chanie Hobson. Katrie mentioned this. This was one of her favorite books of the year. It just looks really fun. I don't know, like the whole dinosaur adventure thing. I don't know. I don't really know much about it, but I feel like when somebody's like, this is my favorite book or one of my favorite books of the year, I'm like, maybe I should check that out. The Theft of Sunlight by Intisar Kanani, I think. I read her first book called Thorn, which was a Goose Girl retelling, and I really, really enjoyed that. That was a 5-star for me. And I heard good things about this one as well. I don't know what retelling this is. It kind of seems like it might be like Aladdin, but I'm not sure. I'm just really intrigued. Like there's something about this book that makes me want to pick it up. Okay, now for some mysteries. I do have some mysteries on here. This one is called You Are Fatally Invited by Andy Pliego. And I heard about this from Chantel Reads All Day. And it just seems really intriguing. In fact, I messaged my sister Amy, who lives in California, all about it. And we decided we wanted to buddy read. Like she immediately ordered it from the library and we're just like waiting for it to come in. So it'll be here in like 2 weeks. So I may actually start this before February happens, but we'll see. But it's like about these horror / thriller authors that I believe go to like an island or a house or something. They get invited to like this secluded area and they're trying to, it's like a writing retreat, I think, / like maybe a mystery game. I can't remember exactly, but it's all of these like authors that know every trick in the book as far as murder mysteries, and then they each start getting murdered one by one, and so they've got to like solve it, knowing that like everyone there knows everything about murder mysteries. So the whole premise sounds really intriguing, and she said it was very twisty, it kept her guessing, like she didn't know what was going on, and I love books like that. Okay, another one that Chantel recommended is called The Only One Left. Ooh, we have such a glare here. Do we get any focus? Anyway, The Only One Left by Riley Sager. And this sounds downright creepy, but I am so intrigued. Like, I just have to know kind of thing. I hope it doesn't give me nightmares. I don't think it's going to. Like, I feel like it's probably gonna push that a little bit, but it'll be okay. It's about a girl that supposedly killed her whole family, but for whatever reason, they couldn't prove that she did it. And now she's like really old, and the only way she can communicate is through a typewriter. So she's like typing to her assistant, and I believe it's from the assistant's perspective. Like it starts right away, and she's like telling her like, I didn't do it, I wasn't the one. But I'll just read this last paragraph because I feel like this just like clinches the intrigue for me. It says, as Kit helps Lenora is the old lady who was accused of murder. Kit is the assistant. As Kit helps Lenora write about the events leading to the Hope family massacre, it becomes clear there's more to the tale than people know. But when new details about her predecessor's departure come to light, I guess that's the girl that helped Lenora before Kit got there, Kit starts to suspect Lenora might not be telling the complete truth, and that the seemingly harmless woman in her care could be far more dangerous than she first thought. So, yeah, and like I open it up and it's like right away where she's let's see if I can get to focus. Ugh. right away I don't think we can. Right away she is communicating by typewriter. So we're jumping right in. Like there's no build up. There's no like, I went to the house. It's like, we're right there. She's like, I want to tell you everything. I've never told anyone else about that night because I trust you. I mean, we are jumping right in. So I may need a break from the romance and we're gonna try this little mystery. We'll see if I get to this one. Anyway, that is all I have for my pile of possibilities. So big. I am really excited to see what I end up choosing. I'm just really excited about this whole readathon in general. It's gonna be a really, really good time. So I hope you found something intriguing about this list, something that catches your eye. If so, let me know, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.